Probably don't want to show this part. This just shows how bad of an artist I am. Hey guys, Griffin here with New Wire Marine. I'm working on our project boat today, and the job I have today is to work on templating the main dash shape. So this is going to be our main electronics panel. I'm going to mark the outline I want. I'm going to mark the cutouts that are already in the dash so that we know what kind of support is there, and I'm going to take you guys through the whole process. But first, I want to show you exactly how we're going to get this done. We actually sell a templating kit that has a roll of plastic film, which you can tape up onto the dash. You can trace out the shape that you want. We include a marker in this tube as well. You can return the template to us in the same tube. We provide a prepaid shipping label as well. And just in case you have any questions, we also include an instruction sheet for templating. So we try to take all the guesswork out. It's going to be really easy, won't take long at all, and I'm really excited to get this done. I got a couple of notes that have come up in the templating process while I'm getting this done. There's a couple of things that I want to mention just from my experience as a project manager. And the first is that one misconception people have is that they go all the way to the edge of the dash surface. You don't necessarily want to do that. We like to plan for about a 1/4 inch reveal around the perimeter of the panel. And that prevents us getting too close to the edge, especially with our Lux Matte and acrylic materials, because if you have acrylic hanging off of the edge and there's not anything to back it up, you know, there's a risk of maybe chipping or cracking along the edge. We want to make sure that's fully supported. So I'm going to plan for about a 1/4 inch in from the outermost flat area of this dash for the template. And another detail that we like to offer people, I'm not sure everyone knows that we offer this, but once you have your design proof, you know, templating process is complete, we've drawn out your new panel in CAD, we do offer the service of cutting a pre-fit template out of either cardboard or maybe thin acrylic as an option as well. But we will actually send you a piece of material to mock up on the dash, test fit. And if there are some more minor adjustments that are needed, you know, not something that requires an entirely new template or anything, but, you know, add a millimeter here or shift this over just a bit. We can make those changes after you've had a chance to do your pre-fit process on your dash. So that usually helps us avoid any last minute issues, really consolidates our last couple of design details before final approval. This is probably a good thing to get to. If they mess up, you can just specify. Things like that. One thing I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and mark out what's already been cut out of the dash. One important detail that we don't always know until a customer removes the current panel is just how much support we have back there. But this is helpful for planning out the placement of instruments so you don't have to cut out more fiberglass in the dash, or support questions as well, because even though a 1/2-inch acrylic panel is pretty strong, it's not going to bear the weight of electronics on its own without any support. So we always need to make sure that instruments are properly supported. One thing you'll notice in the right side of this panel, I actually made a mistake. I was trying to follow the contour of the dash a little bit differently than I did on the left side. So if we had stuck with that, then the panel would come out asymmetrical, would look kind of funny once it's installed. So in lieu of that, I decided to go back over it, and I made a note here on the template that says use the outside line. That way, when this is templated, our design team is going to know that, hey, we don't want to go with the first rendition I did that looked a little bit messed up. We'd rather go with something a little more exact on the outside. But if you make notes on your template like this, it should be easy to understand. And if all else fails, you can always call and discuss with your project manager. So one way or another, we'll make sure we get it squared away before anything gets cut. Hey guys, you can see here that I've got the template finished. This is ready to roll it back up, put it back in the shipping tube, but use the prepaid label to get right back to the shop. So it's going to be very easy to keep things going from here. We're going to get it traced and digitized and get a proof rolling of the new panel. I got an idea.